this stage, before we proceed any further, we would like to acknowledge the Good morning, everybody. I'd like to wear helmets, and 95% of us know that we should wear helmets and a high-vis jacket. We welcome also the seasonal employees. We welcome also the lorry drivers who are here also with us this morning.
The CEO of FSC, Mr. Grant Clark, the Director of Ministry of Sugar Research Unit, Sanjay, the Supreme Brewers Council CEO, Mr. Chetty, the acting CEO of the Sugarcane Growers Fund, Mr. Vimal, FSC Management, the Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Manoj Ram, the other staff of FSC and Lautoka Mill, ladies and gentlemen, good luck to you all. It's indeed a pleasure to be here. Last night I was in November talking to some farmers, and I recall the old days when I used to spend on the farm there. And those days I never thought that I'll be opening one of the Fiji's largest sugar mills the next morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a very exciting moment here to open the sugar mill here for this crushing season. The Lautoka mill was established in 1904 and has a rich history intertwined with the history of Fiji's sugar industry itself, and of course, history of Fiji as well. And in fact, history of Lautoka city as well. Because any discourse about Lautoka city cannot be complete without a mention of, or at least a mention of, the Lautoka sugar mill. The Lautoka mill went through some major refurbishment this year, as alluded to by the CEO, notably with its diffuser plant. The diffuser's drive chain has been upgraded and the internal structural integrity enhanced. Changes has been carried out in order to upgrade its operational efficiency, thus improving sugar extraction. And it is an important component of the entire mill system, because extraction is one of the most important processes in the entire sugar milling activity. The Lautoka mill diffuser operates at up to 300 tons of cane per hour and is able to extract about 22% of more than a sugar milling tender, a significant benefit to Lautoka mill. And at this juncture, I'm happy to note that while these mechanical improvements have been carried out within the mill, the technical training for factory team to operate and maintain the machine with the best possible cane care and attention at all times has been completed. The Lautoka mill, sometimes when we do these developments, we don't have our staff ready to then look after the development. So I think it's a good thing that the management saw it to upgrade and upskill the existing staff to look after this particular new refurbishment. The Lautoka mill was ranked #1 mill in FSC in 2017 and this year, and likely again to be the mill to beat. And those of us who are familiar with benchmarking literature will note that you would want a particular unit of a production chain to be benchmarked to. Now in the sugar industry, often Lautoka mill was seen as the mill to benchmark by other mills. Always when comparisons were made, then people will say that we want this mill to operate like the Lautoka mill. We want the Penang, we want the Lambasa, we want the bar mill to Waterways mill to be like Lautoka mill. And all of us here would want Lautoka to be seen as the model mill. And I think that's what FSC is doing, is to ensure that Lautoka mill stands up and provides DQ to the other mills. In 2017, the Lautoka mill crushed 455,781 tons of cane and achieved a TCTS of 8.4. Those of us who are familiar with the literature on the sugar industry will note that our TCS ratio was well above 10, around 12 or so sometime back. And to get it down to 8.4 is a big achievement for the management, and of course all the staff included. So it's commendable, and 8.4 TCS ratio is commendable and shows what can be achieved, the right focus, with commitment, dedication, and a common vision for all those who are involved in the industry, whether it's farmers, whether it's the mill workers, management. All of us has to understand that we need to have a common vision. The moment we lose sight of the common vision, then the entire industry will fall apart. And the stakeholder theory, those who are familiar with the stakeholder theory literature, this is paramount about ensuring that all the vertically industrial, all the stakeholders in the vertically integrated industry must have a common vision. The moment we deviate from it, we will not be able to keep the industry on the right track. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, the impact of tropical cyclone Josie and Kenny brought about widespread flooding in the cane belt, and cane will be diverted to Lautoka from Bar and Reykjavik. Accordingly, Lautoka mill is expected to crush, therefore, 485,000 tons of cane, the forecasters TCS of 8.5 in 2018. This will be a 6% increase in the cane crush for 2017. In general, I must stress that our sugar industry is here to stay. Those small group of people who have doubts about the viability of the industry, about the future of the industry, I think it needs to be taken that it's here to stay. It's going to continue to play a very important role, not only the growth and development of the industry, but the growth and development of Fiji and the communities who are dependent on the industry through the backward and forward linkages. We have seen that working side by side with the sugarcane farmers, the FSC has put the industry back on a path towards a resilient future, and a future where sugar remains a bedrock of economic growth and prosperity. So over the last 2 decades, there's some industries which have surpassed the sugar industry, but the linkages and the general equilibrium effect of sugar industry can never be underestimated. How far this industry is linked to rural and interior communities can never be underestimated. Sometime back I was talking to someone in the village and I asked him what he was doing. He said he was a staff of FSC. But in the technical sense, he was not a staff of the FSC on the FSC payroll, but he was linked to the industry, to the backward linkage. So ladies and gentlemen, I think there needs to be an analysis again about the general equilibrium effect of the industry and how various other sectors and the multiplier effect through various other sectors that the sugar industry has in the Fijian economy, and then only we will be able to say whether the other industries are ahead of the sugar industry. Ladies and gentlemen, this coming year, the level of assistance from the government for the industry remains significant. Targeted areas are supported in the 2018-2019 government budget to directly assist farmers by reducing the cost of production and increasing productivity. These initiatives include planting, harvesting, and transportation of canes to mills. It must be noted that no industry can survive a long period of time based on subsidies alone. The entire notion of providing subsidies is to ensure that we give farmers a window of opportunity to make adjustments to the production practice, to gain efficiencies, both through technical efficiency as well as cost efficiency. We need farmers, we need all the stakeholders associated with the sugar industry to bring down the cost efficiency, to improve technical efficiency, meaning output, both partial and total productivity of the sugar cane at different levels. While we are here to ensure that the mill improves its efficiency, but we also to ensure that we improve efficiency at all levels of this vertically integrated industry, be it transportation, be it milling, be it at the farm level, be it at the harvesting level. This industry is heavily vertically integrated, and all stakeholders must take ownership of improving efficiency at their different levels. It's important in taking into account the aging of farmers in the industry. We need to pump in more young, able-bodied, energetic corporate farmers in the industry. If we don't, then we'll be stuck with subsistence, part-time, and leisure farmers. No industry can survive on the supply sector, on the farm sector, with subsistence, part-time, and leisure farmers. To rectify that particular problem, the Ministry of Sugar has responded by setting up a farmers assistance program to attract new farmers to enter the industry. And I do hope that we will be able to attract young, able-bodied farmers with corporate vision, seeing the farming of sugarcane as a corporate activity, so that we're able to keep this industry viable by having young people who see farming as a business. Similarly, we must see that supporting institutions market agriculture and sugar as an area which can provide a viable commercial future to those who will engage in it. And therefore, I would call on to those institutions who are marketing their products, tertiary institutions who are marketing their product, to market agriculture and the linked industries, that is livestock and sugar or crop agriculture, also as an avenue where students can have a brighter future. Ladies and gentlemen, in an innovation this year, will also be launched a trial into mechanical harvesting in hilly areas, using specially adapted tractor harvesters for this condition. Noting the issue faced by farmers about getting the required numbers of harvesters, and the standard excuse that the harvesting machines are not able to harvest cane in difficult terrains, FSC will now also look at how mechanical harvesters are being brought in, which could deal with harvesting in these different hilly terrains. For the above, government has allocated $62.3 million in 2018-19 budget to support the sugar industry in the running of the Ministry of Sugar Industry. With this, the Ministry of Waterways also stands ready to support the sugar industry. This year, the Ministry of Waterways, in the coming financial year, the Ministry of Waterways has taken over the entire drainage works. In the current financial year, the Ministry of Waterways gave a direct grant of 2.2 million to FSC to undertake drainage works. But from the coming financial year, the Ministry of Waterways and Environment will take over the entire drainage work themselves, along with the entire agriculture sector, be it cash cropping, be it livestock farming, etc. Wherever there is drainage needs, the Ministry of Waterways will undertake the drainage work. Ladies and gentlemen, in partnership with the FSC, the government will also establish, as announced by our Honourable Minister of Economy, Honourable Cyclone, during the budget address last week, establish a sugarcane stabilization fund with the view of guaranteeing the farmers a fixed price of $85 per ton over the next 3 years. This will provide certainty to the growers, to the farmers, so that they can plan, and as stated in the economics literature, with a guaranteed price, farmers will be able to supply more, given that farmers are price sensitive and the supply response function is always positively related to a function of output price. Ladies and gentlemen, a key government objective is to modernize the sugar industry. The launch in March 18 of 30 new tractors with industry together with accompanying implements was a significant milestone. These have been deployed across the cane belt to assist growers with their planting. The idea of introducing tractor into the farming system is to ensure that, one, we improve efficiency of farm tillage and farm preparation, as well as reduce cost efficiency at the farm level. The idea is not to substitute tractor use for those areas where you're using the existing means of land preparation, which is more cost savings. FSC has also recently added 20 water tanker units to this fleet for dry season irrigation, another significant intervention to boost farming productivity. So overall, the strategy is we need to ensure their efficiency, their positive efficiency gains and productivity rise at different levels of this vertically integrated industry. Efficiency and productivity gains at the farm level, the harvesting level, the sector, the transportation, as well as the mill. Government will continue to inject funding where necessary for the sugar industry to bring about meaningful change, but government wants to see positive response from all stakeholders in the industry. We look forward to working with all the sugar industry stakeholders to ensure that this is a collaborative effort and one that is also sustainable in the longer term. And so, with all said, I now have much pleasure in opening the Lautoka mill for the 2018 crush season, and I wish FSC mill management and the staff all the best for a most successful crushing season, and do hope that farmers will see this as another rewarding year. This, thank you very much.